Okay.
We are doing temperature testing using 8 amp heat pads as a heat source that is taking the place of the cluster in the lower boxes. And we're running some Govee sensors in the very top of the box. Come on over here, let me show you what we got. We got 3 different configurations, and we have a traditional telescopic setup with a feeder rim, full width entrance on the bottom. Now we're running a migratory setup here with a reduced entrance. This is one configuration that I've done quite a bit of. Now the Govees are in the number 2 position from the wall, and then we have the heat pads running in the number 3 position off of the wall on the opposite side, so that we can be moving air around in here. And what we're looking to do is play with the configurations and insulation so that we can have a real world demonstration of what's going on inside of our beehives, so that we know what is the most efficient methods. Everybody likes to put insulation on the hive and under the lid and a lot of things, and it's all good, but I want to understand what I'm doing and how is the air reacting on the inside of the hive, so that the raw material that the cluster has to deal with, from the heat that they've already generated and circulated through the hive, how do we increase that base air temperature to give them less work, so that when we get into the extreme temperatures like we did last week and the week before, that survivability could be increased percentage-wise by giving them a better raw material. We're going to try some other mix and match here, but we wanted to get a baseline for a group of methods. Now we got top entrance, closed off bottom entrance, okay? Feeder rim with a ventilation hole, okay? I have overwintered just like this. I have also overwintered just like this, where you have a ventilation hole, reduced entrance, migratory setup. The only thing that's not in place on any of these, of course, is the mountain camp. Telescopic wise, we have a ventilation hole that's facing the wrong direction. Okay, we want this to be facing a consistent way. And then of course that sensor's right here. And then we have our rim. And then our telescopic. Now, mountain camp does affect the insulation qualities of the bees, besides moisture. And we may put sugar on these hives before it's all said and done. We're going to try several things over the next week or two. Thanks.